have really complicated relationships with certain reasons why. It makes me really sad but really uplifted at the same time. That's kind of strange, but it definitely provoked some questions in my head and made me think about some aspects of life that were never portrayed in media before, not to such an extent. And it made me realize that I'm not the only one struggling with particular issues. So here are my thoughts on the series finale and on the show in general, and I really hope that you can share yours in the comments below. First of all, what it made me realize is that parents will always be there for you and they will help you find the answers you need. Of course, it doesn't apply to all parents, but the majority of them are ready to help. And actually what I noticed in the show is that more or less all of the parents are really great and they're like such idealistic parents. For example, Clay's parents are simply like the best. Jessica's father just tucks her in and doesn't pressure her to say who was the abuser. Father of Alex is simply supportive without any questions asked. And in real life it's not that simple, I guess, because some parents, they don't know about the scale of the problem. They sometimes don't know how to go about the problem, so it's much more difficult than it's portrayed in the show. So we definitely need the education system for parents, so kids are never afraid to ask for help out of fear of being misunderstood or being considered ungrateful, because more or less loving parents, they can get really defensive and they can be offended by your words. For example, like, we're so nice to you, we feed you, we buy you stuff, how can your life be this bad? But A, we are exposed to so many people besides our parents, and like sometimes virtual life is much more important than real life. B, what's important is that materialistic things don't matter at the end of the day, and some parents sometimes don't realize that it's not the solution to all problems that teens might have. So I'm grateful to certain reasons why, because they show how it should be. Basically, even when parents don't have all the answers, they're still with you all the way, and together you have a better chance to find a solution. That's for sure. And that topic actually brings me to the next one, which was really close to home. And I'm so thankful that they finally addressed like Clay's issues and what he's going through. And his family is really a representation of an ideal family, and even with that, he's fucked up. Because most of the time we see that people struggle from mental disorders, anxiety, because something really bad happened to them, or they're from a dysfunctional family, or they have some kind of disability. The list can go on. But Clay admits that he's been struggling since the 4th grade, and it's not like he's a scapegoat at school. So before Hannah, he has quite a decent life. And so the majority of people think that you can't be depressed if you have it all, like your life is not that bad. Those people should also be treated, and you shouldn't say something like, oh, you're just lazy, you can't feel down, everything is great in your life, nothing happened, you just have a bad temper because you don't want to go and chat with your relatives. And these are some real life conversations that I had with my parents, and I hope I'm not the only one who feels that, and I'm not reading too much into Clay's character, because I was really grateful to them that they decided to show that even in a great family with more or less decent life, you can still be like mentally ill, you can still have problems. Let me know what you think, because I'm really worried that I'm like reading too much into that character. But yeah, another funny thing actually that I realized about myself, I was really hoping till the end that Alex will end up with and not with Charlie. And how crazy is that? Do we really like bad guys and don't like guys that are good to us? We always dream about a prince, but when he comes we consider him a little bit annoying. And that like what Alex felt at first as well, like Charlie was a little bit over the top, like he was super extra. I'm happy that they ended up together. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about their couple, but I'm happy that Alex is happy because he's my favorite character. Maybe I'm being just overprotective of my boy. And the last topic that touched me is school and their protective measures, and the idea that the school should listen to the students because they know what can help them and what can fuck them up. And to what extent should the school be so assertive? And I really liked that the headmaster kind of turned to Jessica for advice, and school parents, of course they mean well, but again they should take in the opinions of students as well if they really want to make school or home a safe place and not just follow some regulations from the government. I hope that the show also made you think about something, and let's discuss it in the comments below and just discuss how the show ended. Was it a great ending or a bad ending? And I'm still not over a certain death that happened.
I'm so sorry, Justin. I don't know how to do this.
If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I will be really happy, and never stop watching great movies and TV shows.
That's a wrap on 13 Reasons Why.